Welcome back to Man of Racing on F1 Manager 2020. First time out at but on the first race of the season at Bahrain. We came 19th and 21st with our drivers. Joe went down 5 places. Sargent finished where he started, 2 laps down. Joe 1 lap down. Not the best start to the season we've had, but we're on the come ups. I feel we can do much better. The team's mentality, everybody's kind of neutral. Mostly our affiliate driver that is kind of like positive, so everybody's not happy. A lot of people are not happy with the car performance, which, to be fair, I think everyone isn't happy with the car performance, which is realistic. Even the board, what was the board? They were disappointed at where we finished in Jeddah, and it did give us an ambitious season rating, 6 or above, so it's going to be very interesting to see what we can do. Anyway, we're off to Saudi Arabia. I'm just gonna stick it on 19th, 20th. That isn't too optimistic, I hope. Hopefully we can do well. But this race I am going to be doing the practice. Maybe that would help us a bit, I don't know, but I'll do it this race and we'll compare it to last race and then we'll see. So for you lot, you'll join me for qualifying. Before then, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. The response on the first episode has been very good. I've been seeing it's getting a good amount of views. People are seeming to enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments what you think of. If you're coming from the first episode and watching this, let me know what you thought of the first episode and what you think of this one. And yeah, I'll see you lots for qualifying. Right, qualifying time. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Give the drivers enough space. We hope for good things. Finger crossed. Keep our fingers crossed. We hope for good things here. Get a bit of slipstream as well. 86. 29. Oh boy. 29.7. Okay. We don't really have to worry about tires, but then the car's out. Okay, Joe's on the cusp here. Sargent's in P20. Sargent is getting held up. Sargent is getting held up soon. Joe's even asking if we're out. Sargent P19. Unlucky Sargent. Sargent's out in Q1 again. Joe might get into Q2. Not sure though. I think we just stick on with Joe, because Joe was asking questions. If Sargent can at least finish above the guy that replaced him at Williams, then we should be fine. If Ocon can improve, okay, Sargent does finish. Sargent finished above the people that replaced them. Ocon is out. The 2 Alpines as well are out. Joe has made it into Q2. Sargent is start from P19 at the moment. This will be interesting. He's making it into Q2, but by the time he gets into Q2, well, in the first race, he dropped a lot of positions, so I don't know. But I don't know if this track will play to our strengths. I can't say. During the race trim, I don't know. A 1:29.3 slow. 2 seconds behind Piastri. 2 seconds, 2.8 to Max. Oh, you're serious. You can't be serious. I've just clicked to send him out. Oh no. What happened to Danny Rick? Oh, that means we're starting from P14, I guess? If the session doesn't continue, okay, we'll continue. But even if we do qualify, it's P14 at best. That's the best you can hope for. Oh no, but we'd have to get past Danny Rick. Oh yeah, we'd have to do a faster lap than he did, which I don't feel we are going to do.
P16.
Oh.
If we can do a fast in-lap.
Even as Daniel Rick still went out, but still behind him, which is ridiculous. Well, P16, P19, second race of the season. We've got a lot to improve as a team here. Really struggling at the back. They decided for a 2-stop. Ben Haas on the end, while Logan is on a 1-stop. This should be interesting. Right, so let's get the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix underway. Way at the back and here. Before that happens, let's tell the boys to push. Go over with Joe. Can we at least try to gain some positions? We're already falling back. Sargent has climbed up a little bit by 1 place. Really, Joe is falling down rapidly. Joe has gone down 1 place. Sargent's gone up one. Joe is already falling back. Joe is already a second behind. That is just disgusting. Oh. Yellow flag. VSC. Well, deals crashed on turn 20. On turn 22. Turn 22. Just started the race. How is he at turn 22? Deals retired. Unfortunately, it's not a full safety car, so we can't catch back with the pack. Joe is on medium.
Copy. Happy to pick up the pace.
Let's go on board with Logie Sargent. DRSNA engine is too hot. We got overtaken by Gasly. Oh, Gasly did have DRS. Yeah, he did. Not the best race start so far. We've lost. Both drivers have lost position. It's going to be a very, very long season. Before we're even fighting for championships, every point we can get will be crucial. Gasly's got past Joe now. So it's not looking good at all. Both of us have gone past Gasly now because of DRS. So our DRS is very effective, considering the way we dispatched Gasly. So that's interesting. Okay. It seems Sargent might make a move on Joe, because he has got DRS. I won't be surprised. Sargent should be ahead of Joe anyway, just because he's got softs. We have managed our softs well compared to a couple drivers. Sargent did go off track a little bit. Don't know how much, but tiny bit. Ease off on the engine. We've not really got a lot of battery anyway to work with. Just gonna be very, very... Oh wow, look at that. Okay. The boys are very fighty with each other. What's the gap to the leader? 22 seconds for our second driver. Considering the two worst teams are us and Alpine. Williams still not for us and Sauber. The good thing is that we're higher than one of Sauber's drivers, so which is the good part. Because it's Sauber that cost us. Well, in this world, they didn't cost us, but in the real life version, they cost us 30 million. I can see both my drivers fighting, yeah, but it's a very tricky situation because none of them are fast enough to pull away, and then there's DRS, which affects them. Williams' driver is ahead of the two Alpines, which is interesting to say the least. Sargent's got DRS on Joe. He's not going to make the move here. He's going to make it going into the last turn, because that's a longer straight. Oh, he couldn't finish that. He might make the move into turn 1 then. Yeah, he does. Oh, he doesn't. Sargent is on softs, but he can't complete that move, even with DRS. ACO, the Williams driver, is just behind, just having his own race. Not much is really happening here. Just gonna fast forward there a bit. Oh, realistically, Joe should be pushing on these tires. But Courier has gotten past our drivers. So meaning the Williams is faster than our, the Williams car is faster than us. It doesn't mean he's a better driver. He's just a good driver with a better car. Sargent gets past him to replace the man that replaced him. He goes in. Ocon is got ahead now. Sargent is doing well on his tyre. Yellow flag. Ricardo's crashed on turn 27. But there isn't actually, that should be turn 7, not 27. He just spins. Does he get the car off the track? Oh, he's in the pit, so yeah, I guess he does. Pit stops are approaching quickly. Joe's pit stop window is open, so he will be put in very soon. I think we just tell... I'm not going to tell them to top up realistic. Oh, it seems... Okay, no, Joe's going to pit before Sargent. Yeah, there we go. Going on to soft. Okay, Joe's coming in this lap. Sargent will come in, I feel the next lap it is. So we've told Joe to go full aggressive and burn these tires. I was a second to Magnussen. Oh, so I don't want to tell Sargent to let him through. Joe would get past him soon. Just has to buy this time, make the move at the right moment. Which isn't here. He loses a place to Magnussen in that process. Very interesting. Oh shit, missed it. Okay, Joe's coming in. Let's have a good pit stop, boys. Sargent is coming in this lap. Oh no, seriously. Let's see what happened. Hopefully it actually shows something wrong happening there. Yeah, is that rear? Whoa. We're telling Sargent to burn. Those come out last place here. He gets overtaken by Ocon. JCO hasn't stopped, I believe. Okay, Sargent's coming in for his final stop. Hopefully he has a better pit stop than Joe did. 2.8, good pit stop, not bad. Joe comes out ahead. Very interesting. But Sargent will be ahead because Joe is definitely pitting. Joe's gonna pit again. How far are we? Not too far from getting lapped. Okay. We're currently running at the back. Not much is we're too far away to actually have any impact in this race whatsoever. So it's going to be very interesting to see what is going to happen. Sargent's tyres haven't gotten warmed up yet. We're not going to rush that. Just let him take his time. They'll get warm. In the meantime, Leclerc isn't too far from Sargent. So that's another thing to be looking out for. You might just tell Sargent to push the fuel. Because he's got a lot both drivers have a lot of fuel. I think we'd be better tell them to burn the fuel. The engines might get quite hot, but we better reduce the fuel load now. But we got like 5 laps extra of fuel. It's a bit too much. I think for next race, I'm not going to increase the fuel. I'll leave it as it is. Because we're playing with the engine, we can't just leave it on high all the time now. So it's going to be interesting. Nothing's going on. We're just going to... Sargent has gotten lapped here. Yeah, it's not looking good. We're struggling for pace at the moment. It's going to be a very, very long season. He's got lapped by 4th place. He's going to get lapped by Piastri soon. Sargent's locked up. Don't worry, Logan.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Ignore. How bad is it? Minor. Sargent's just got lapped by Leclerc. He has burnt his tyres a little bit, but you can just tell him to go light to recover that time lost. I'm pretty sure Joe has been lapped. Okay, everyone up to Gasly has been lapped. Joe is fighting up ahead. Oh, red flag. What's happened here? I think if we've got fresh mediums, we might have to go mediums. Oh, Joe probably go hard to the end. It was Nico Hulkenberg. Oh, yeah. Okay, he stopped on track. That's good. And if he's out, we've gained an extra place. It seems good. Okay, Joe's definitely got to go hard. Sargent has to go mediums. Those are the only tires we've got. Our cars are back there. Here and there. There's a car between both of them. We've got way too much fuel. Way too much fuel. Joe can push where he is currently with the hard tires. So we're just gonna tell them both go aggressive. Let's see if they can do anything. Oh, that was kind of... Who's that ahead? Gasly. Sargent has fallen back a bit. 2 cars out so far at Jeddah. Very interesting proposal. There's been a red flag and we've restarted the race. No places gained so far. Joe is making a bit of ground. Sargent, on the other hand, isn't really making anything. We've got 15 laps to go. Yeah, Sargent can push on this actually. Looking at it, yeah, he should be able to push on this. I think both drivers push. DRS is enabled. Sargent is trying to close the gap, but it's not enough. The gap is still there. Joe's gone up to 15th. Got a bit of a gap to Ricardo. I think he has got damage actually. That should be interesting. Okay, we're telling both drivers to back off. Save the tires, save the tires. Sargent is going past Joe. Joe is 3 seconds behind Cordeal, which is not good at all. Is that wing damage seriously affecting him? It can't be, surely. No, his engine is hot. Okay, let's move forward a bit. Not much is happening here at the moment. Gasly's going past Joe. Joe's falling all the way to 19th. Oh my gosh. What is going on with Joe? People were telling me to get an experienced driver with a youngster, but I followed with what's left on the grid. Most likely these are the... Ricardo's had the mechanical faults, but he's still in the race though. How does that work? 3 laps to go. Gonna go back on board with Zhou, who's ahead of Cordeal now. I think we just tell him to use his battery. I think we tell Logan to use his battery. And we can just tell Zhou to burn the fuel. Arjun as well. Zhou is 3 seconds behind Gasly. What is going on here? Zhou has to go full out attack. Sergeant can go aggressive as well. The battery is drained. We've gone. Okay, this is Sergeant. I thought that was Cordeal. I was gonna say if that was Cordeal. Sergeant has got more battery than Zhou did. Sergeant's one was 100% really. Verstappen started the final lap. That's interesting. Is this new or I see Sainz has a warning next to his now. What the hell happened to my camera? Oh yeah, Sainz does have a lot of damage. Ashley's got a 5-second penalty. Sergeant's going past. Sure, can tell him to go aggressive as well. I think we might as well just tell him to go high.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
Really trying our best here in Jeddah. Joe gets past Sergeant onto the line.
Okay, Pierre, that's the
P18, P19 at the end of the Jeddah Grand Prix. Yeah, Howard, wasn't our best performance. It's really shocking. Why are we rocking our new livery? I've not even brought that livery out, and why is it on that car at that point? What the hell? So, I don't understand. Joe's got good qualifying pace, but then when it comes to race pace, it's like so horrible. At least Sauber haven't got any points, but even pit stop times, we already got 4 points. That was from the first race of the season. The funniest thing, they both beat their targets 19th and 20th. What can you do? Our targets are 19th and 20th. Yeah, that is just serious. We've got 44 million. We are developing a lot of car parts, so when all these finish before Melbourne, we'll start developing them. So yeah, we are missing a front wing, so now. Yes, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Not our finest outing. We are really struggling at the back. The board are still disappointed with us. It's not looking good so far. But hopefully with the current upgrades coming probably after the Australian Grand Prix, we can probably start to push forward, because Joe has good qualifying pace, or good enough qualifying pace, but somehow he doesn't turn that into a good race result. I don't know how, but hopefully come the next race when we have some upgrades, we should be able to put in a good performance. And yeah, you see rear wings have just done, so we're gonna try and manufacture that. We should get the rear wings in time for Melbourne. Yes, we will. So that's one upgrade incoming. Front wings as well. Let's see when days will finish the same time as the rear wing, so that's a good sign. Hopefully those can bring some good improvements to the car. A lot of people are unhappy, especially with the performance of the car. I understand, but it is a work in progress, so there's a long way to go in this season. Hopefully we can show some better pace, some good results, and yeah, that'll be all. Thank you a lot for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And as we're going to sign off, the chassis is done, and we're just gonna see when that will finish. We're not gonna get a chassis in time, so the chassis is gonna be in 10 days, which will be for Suzuka. We're gonna do that, and I think that's all the upgrades we can do for now. We can't do the underfloor, so yeah. Thank you a lot for watching. See you later, and peace.